Hello everyone, it's Exo here. Welcome back for another episode of Exo-Tic Builds. What we're going to be doing today is, I was thinking to myself, and I had this empty plot around about here for so long, and I was thinking, what can I do with this place? And as you have seen in the last episode, I have a lot of cows right over there in my cow farm. So I thought to myself, I am eating a lot of beef, a lot of steak, as you can see. So I thought, why not create an automatic breeding and killing and collecting cookery right here that cooks and breeds cows automatically. So I looked up a couple designs in YouTube, and I've found a couple good designs. So I'm going to be using Mumbo Jumbo's design, and it requires a 4x4 area. You may think to yourself, this is a quite big area for a 4x4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit 4 of those cookeries in here. So I need to do a little bit of planning, and in the next cut I probably will come up with an idea of a layout. So this is what I have came up with. There's a 2 white gap in between all the cookeries and 1 white gap in between the one in the behind and the front. So this, I believe, is like symmetrical and OCD friendly, if you may. And I'm gonna fit, I believe this is 6 high or something, and I'm gonna cover this entire place in glass is my current plan, but that might change. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and gather some resources to get this building. I'm gonna get a couple water buckets, some dispensers, some lava buckets, buttons, and some redstone, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So I've done a little bit of resource gathering. It's all in this chest. I believe this is everything we need to build this cookery, at least like 4 of them, and I believe I have more stone bricks and such than we need, but the amount of sticky pistons, signs, dispensers are exact. So let's crack on with it. So what I have done here is I've built one of the cookery, and I was gonna initially finish all 4 of them, but then I thought I should at least show you guys at least one of them on camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clear this 4x4 area and just crack on with it on camera. And I'm not, oh, I should get rid of my items first in the chest. I've been killing stuff in between recording sessions. And I'm just gonna drop these bones off, and the coal, oh, I dropped everything by accident. Let me get this back. Right, so I'm gonna go grab some bricks to build the initial archway. You can see right here in the front. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna mirror what I have done here. So instead of that dispenser being at the top to the right, it's gonna be on the left. So I should probably first build this archway up like this, 4 up, 2 across, and down, another 4 up. This is basically what you see right here. Right next to it, 2 up, I'm gonna be putting that down, and I'm gonna be breaking these 2. I'm gonna go grab a hopper for myself. I'm gonna put this chest down and hook up a hopper to that chest by shift clicking. Also, I'm gonna grab a half slab on top of that. So that's basically the platforms for the baby chickens to be grown here, and the grown-up chickens that we initially put in will be here. So what we have here is we are gonna press this button, a water will dispense, and these cows will start bumping up and down. So we're gonna climb on top of this. I'm gonna have a ladder right here to reach the top of all 4 cookeries, and I'm gonna just hold right click while holding wheat, and they start breeding. The baby cows will fall down here. I'm gonna wait for like 20 minutes, and they will go up. When I press this, we're gonna see a quick pulse of lava. They're gonna get cooked, and the items will be collected into this chest. So that's basically the logic behind it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab 2 more dispensers. I'm gonna put 1 there and 1 there. That's one of them, and that's the second one. So I'm gonna put water bucket in this, and a lava bucket. Well, I'm going to put the lava bucket later just in case something happens while building it. So I'm just going to fill the rest in. The front will be glass so we can see what's going on in the front. Also, there are going to be 2 blocks, not this one because this wouldn't open otherwise, and I'm just going to fill the rest in. So what we have in the end will be a 1x2 hole right here, and that hole will be holding the grown-up cows right here, and we will be standing right here feeding them so they can breed. And redstone is very, very simple with this. You just grab yourself 2 buttons and you put those buttons, one up here and one down here, so you can easily access them. And you grab yourself some redstone and some repeaters, as well as a sticky piston. I'm going to need a little bit of scaffolding to get on top of this. I'm just going to put 2 up. That should be enough right here. Okay, the redstone is very easy. Where you have the button, on top of the button you put 2 redstone and 1 down like this. That's going to power up this dispenser. So when you go in front, when you push that button, we should see the water. Of course, I forgot to put the sign down, so water spilled everywhere. I'm going to put that sign down real quick. Right, the sign is in there, as you can see. When we press this button, the water will be contained this time instead of just flowing. Oh, I didn't contain what's below. Oh, how silly of me. Right here. Okay, this should be fine now. Let's torch it up so nothing spawns. Okay, and when I press it again, the water should be retracted. Nice. So this one is a little bit harder, excuse me, because what we are aiming for here is when you press this button, the water stays here. But here, when you press this button, it only gives a small pulse. We want that, so the items don't get burned down. So the way to achieve that is right behind this button, you press a repeater running into a sticky piston, and that sticky piston will cut the power basically, and only the short pulse of the button pressing will be carried out. And behind that you put another repeater here, some redstone dust, and another repeater set to 3 ticks, another block with redstone on top. So that should give us a short pulse. I'm just going to put the lava in right now for you guys to see how it looks. Right there. Nice. So that's what we're aiming for basically. And I'm just going to repeat this entire process for these 2 as well, and I'll see you guys after the building part is over. Right, here we are. I finished building the other 2 cookeries. They are kind of facing sideways because this right here looks a little ugly, and I was thinking for now they have these chests in here, but maybe I can have a couple more hoppers connecting to the center and later connecting to a double chest right here. So then we can decorate the entirety of the outside of this bit, and we can still see through because of the glasses, but we could also have it look nice, and also we need some sort of way to get up there. So maybe I was thinking I could build a staircase up there, and I could decorate this. I'm gonna again use my usual blocks types such as sandstone or snow. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna check what I can do. And I will also have a couple, maybe here and here, chests full of wheat for easier access. And I also need to get the cows in here, so I will build a cobblestone way for those cows to come here, and I'm gonna get these stairs, then I'm gonna push them in one by one. There are gonna be like 40, maybe 50 cows in here, so they can produce like 20 cow offsprings, if that's the correct word to use here, so I can like get a lot of steak and at one go. So that's the current plan. I'll see you guys when I do those. So as you guys can see, I've hooked all of these up. I thought to myself before building the entire staircase and the decoration, I should have maybe finished up the inside. So these L shapes are back to back, and those 2 are getting into this line, and those two are getting into this line. So if I ever get overboard and like cook 60, maybe 70 cows at the same time, I'm not gonna get overloaded into these, and these are not gonna get crushed. Not that it's a problem, but it can cause server lag. So I wanted to guarantee it that I don't get any server lag. So they are both pointing to this double chest, and I will basically put decoration on top of it, so it doesn't matter if I have anything on it or not. And I will have adequate lighting, hopefully, inside here, so nothing spawns in here and like a creeper blows off and just gets all my stuff done. As you can see, I've done a little bit of decorating on top of what we had with the hoppers, and there's this double chest again still here, but I have kind of ran into a problem being these redstone. If I put anything in this place, it's going to cut off this redstone, so I cannot put anything there. So when we come up here, we sadly will be exposed to some redstone, but that shouldn't kill anyone, should it? So we're gonna have these here, and I'm just gonna enclose it from sides via some more sandstone and some snow maybe. I don't know if I will involve water in such a build because there are too much redstone. I don't know. If things spill down, I should probably check here, because yeah, water spilled down and things might have been broken, but nothing is broken, gladly, from the spillage from previous cut. These should still work, I hope they do, and this yet. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish the decorating, and I'm gonna start building the cobblestone roads for the cows. Let's do that. Say hello to Hori the Snowman, my snowball farm. As you can see, he got loose one day. Still, this is so much fun. So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Bob, are you ready? Ta-da! It's not the most beautiful looking thing in the world, but at least it doesn't have that look of that bad redstone, and it's still usable perfectly. The only problem is, as I said, is the exposed redstone up here, but that shouldn't kill anyone, should it? Right? Right? Anyway, what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna build that cobblestone road that I mentioned a couple times, and we're gonna pull a couple cows out from my farm, and we're gonna put them in here so we can get these machines going. Let's do that. Right, as I've said, I've built the cobblestone road that leads from my farm into my cookery. We're just going to take a look at my farm and see how many cows we have. F3, right, we have 135 entities in here, including that bunny. So what we have here is a bunch of wheat and a bunch of leads, so I'm just going to pull them out and put them into the cookeries by force. I know it's a cruel way of doing things, but what are you going to do? Now, 3 follows me. More, maybe? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'll just pop a couple bits in, not close the door, and just, they should follow me. This way. Maybe. Hello. Right, I'll be doing this and filling all the cookeries. I'll see you guys after I've done that. So, progress update. Apparently it's not possible to get a cow in a 1x1 area like this, because when I was creating this in the creative world, I used a spawn egg, and you can easily throw a spawn egg in there, but what you actually have to do is break this brick, create a 2x1 area, push the cows in, push them to one side, and put this one in. So I tried that with 4 cows and it was not possible, so I had to kill 2 of them, but luckily I have 2 in there. So I'm just going to keep breeding these until I have about 40 of them. As you can see, the whole system is broken because of this stone brick right here. The baby chickens will not float down. Instead, they will stay there until I have enough. Then I will recreate this whole system. So I'll catch you guys when I do that. Right, so I got all the cows inside these bits and I've enclosed them in a 1x1, and they are blocked from the outside so they cannot get out. Also, their offsprings don't fall down as we intended to do, other than this bit, like this. So we're gonna be breeding them in there, and when they reach around about 40 cows, we're gonna reattach what we had here and we're gonna get this system running. But I am sadly out of time, so this is gonna be all of it. I'm just gonna be removing all of this cobblestone, and I will be having a running cookery here. I don't know, maybe I would also put a banner saying cookery or free meat or something up here, and I will be finishing this in between episodes. As I said, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Exo. All the links will be in the description below. Follow us on Twitter, check us out in the official website, and see you later. Bye bye.